Stop eating these 10 vegetables immediately. You've always been told that vegetables are good for your health, but what if I told you that some of them could be silently damaging your kidneys, spiking your blood sugar, and even triggering painful joint inflammation? And here's the worst part. One of the most dangerous vegetables might already be sitting in your fridge right now. For years, doctors and nutritionists have praised these foods, but the shocking truth is that as you age, your body doesn't process them the way it used to. What seemed harmless in your 30s or 40s could now be putting you at risk for serious health issues. Stay with me until the end, because today we're exposing the 10 vegetables seniors should never eat if they want to protect their kidneys, prevent inflammation, and avoid digestive distress. Some of these may surprise you, while others might explain those unexplained aches, bloating, or fatigue you've been dealing with. Now let's get started. Now let's get 1. Peas, the hidden sugar bomb you didn't see coming. Peas are often seen as a nutritious and harmless vegetable, packed with fiber, protein, and essential vitamins. Many people add them to soups, salads, or side dishes without a second thought. But what if I told you that these tiny green vegetables could actually be harming your health, especially as you age? One of the biggest concerns with peas is their shockingly high sugar content. Unlike leafy greens, peas contain a high glycemic load, which means they break down into sugar quickly in your body. This can cause rapid blood sugar spikes, leading to energy crashes, increased hunger, and higher levels of inflammation. If you have diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be particularly dangerous, making it harder to control your blood sugar and increasing your risk of long-term complications. But the risks don't stop there. Peas are also high in purines, a naturally occurring compound that breaks down into uric acid in the body. For seniors, excessive uric acid can be a real problem. It can accumulate in the joints, triggering excruciating gout flare-ups, a painful form of arthritis that causes swelling and tenderness, often in the feet and toes. Even if you don't have gout, excess uric acid can still contribute to kidney stones, which are not only painful, but can also put extra strain on your kidneys over time. And then there's the issue of digestion. Many seniors notice that they feel bloated, gassy, or sluggish after eating peas, but they don't always connect the dots. That's because peas contain complex carbohydrates and lectins, which can be difficult for the aging digestive system to break down. As we get older, our digestive enzymes become less efficient, making certain foods harder to process. If you frequently feel uncomfortable, bloated, or even experience mild stomach cramps after eating peas, it could be a sign that your gut is struggling to handle them. And coming up next, a vegetable that most people think is a superfood, but could actually be putting dangerous stress on your kidneys. Stay tuned. 2. Asparagus, a kidney stressor in disguise. Asparagus is often praised as a superfood loaded with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. It's a popular choice in many heart-healthy and weight-loss diets. But what if I told you that this so-called healthy vegetable could actually be silently worsening joint pain, straining your kidneys, and leaving you dehydrated without you even realizing it? One of the biggest hidden dangers of asparagus is its high purine content. While purines are naturally found in many foods, they break down into uric acid in the body. For many seniors, excess uric acid is a serious problem. Over time, it can accumulate in the joints, triggering painful gout flare-ups. If you've ever woken up with intense pain and swelling in your big toe or other joints, gout could be the culprit, and asparagus might be fueling the fire. Even if you don't suffer from gout, too much uric acid can still increase inflammation, worsen arthritis symptoms, and put additional stress on your kidneys. And for those who already have reduced kidney function, asparagus can make things even worse. But the risks don't stop there. Asparagus is also a natural diuretic, meaning it increases urine production. At first, this might not sound like a bad thing. Some people even believe it helps flush out toxins. But for seniors, frequent urination can lead to dehydration much faster than you'd expect. As we age, our bodies retain less water and become less efficient at signaling thirst. This means you might already be dehydrated before you even feel thirsty. Dehydration is dangerous, especially for seniors. It can cause dizziness, confusion, muscle cramps, and kidney strain. If you have kidney disease or reduced kidney function, the excessive urination caused by asparagus can force your kidneys to work overtime, potentially making existing conditions worse. Up next, a vegetable that's found in almost every American household, but could be spiking your blood sugar and putting serious stress on your digestion. Stay tuned. 3. Corn, the blood sugar spiker hiding in plain sight. Corn is one of the most widely consumed vegetables in the world, from fresh corn on the cob to chips, tortillas, cereals, and even corn syrup hidden in processed foods. It's everywhere. It's often marketed as a natural source of fiber and essential nutrients, but for seniors, corn can be a silent enemy, spiking blood sugar, straining digestion, and contributing to long-term health issues. One of the biggest problems with corn is that it's incredibly hard to digest. Unlike other vegetables, corn contains cellulose, a type of fiber that the human body struggles to break down. This is why you might notice undigested corn in your stool. For younger people with strong digestion, this may not be a big deal. But as we age, digestion slows down, and the inability to properly break down cellulose can lead to bloating, gas, cramping, and discomfort. If you suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or other digestive issues, corn can make symptoms even worse. Another major concern is corn's impact on blood sugar. Corn has a high glycemic index, meaning it converts into sugar quickly after being consumed. This can lead to rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes, increasing the risk of diabetes, weight gain, and insulin resistance. Many seniors already struggle with blood sugar control, and eating too much corn can make it even harder to manage. Over time, high blood sugar can damage the kidneys, making corn a hidden threat to kidney health. But that's not all. Most corn today is genetically modified, GMO, and heavily treated with pesticides. Studies suggest that GMOs and pesticide residues may negatively impact gut health, trigger inflammation, and even disrupt hormonal balance. This is particularly concerning for seniors, as weakened immune systems and slower metabolism make it harder to eliminate these toxins from the body. Over time, exposure to these chemicals may increase the risk of digestive disorders, food sensitivities, and chronic inflammation, which has been linked to heart disease, arthritis, and even cognitive decline. And coming up next, a vegetable that many believe to be a superfood, but could actually be absorbing dangerous toxins from the environment. Stay tuned. 4. Mushrooms, not as safe as you think. Mushrooms are often praised as a superfood, packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and immune-boosting properties. Many seniors include them in their diet, believing they support brain health and longevity. But what most people don't realize is that mushrooms can be surprisingly dangerous, especially as you age. One of the biggest risks comes from wild mushrooms. Unlike many other vegetables, mushrooms have a unique ability to absorb toxins from their environment, including heavy metals and pollutants in the soil. If mushrooms are grown in contaminated areas, they can carry dangerous levels of toxins that slowly build up in your body over time. For seniors with weakened immune systems or kidney concerns, these toxins can be especially harmful, potentially leading to organ damage, neurological problems, and digestive distress. The scary part? Even store-bought mushrooms can be affected if they were grown in poor quality soil. Another hidden danger is agarotine, a naturally occurring compound found in raw mushrooms, particularly white button mushrooms. Some studies suggest that agarotine may have carcinogenic properties when consumed in large amounts. While cooking mushrooms significantly reduces agarotine levels, many people still eat raw mushrooms in salads or lightly cooked dishes, unknowingly exposing themselves to harmful compounds. Mushrooms can also be a hidden trigger for allergies and food sensitivities. Many seniors don't realize that mushrooms contain fungal proteins that can cause immune reactions, leading to digestive discomfort, bloating, skin rashes, and even respiratory issues. Some people experience mild symptoms like gas or nausea, while others may have more severe reactions without realizing that mushrooms are the cause. If you frequently feel unwell, sluggish, or bloated after eating mushrooms, your body might be struggling to process them properly. So how can you make mushrooms safer? The first step is always cooking them thoroughly. Heat helps break down agarotine and kills off any harmful bacteria or toxins that may be present. Stick to organic mushrooms whenever possible, as they are less likely to be contaminated with pesticides or environmental toxins. If you have digestive sensitivities or allergies, it's best to limit or avoid mushrooms altogether to prevent unwanted health effects. And up next, a common vegetable that many believe is great for digestion, but could actually be disrupting your thyroid and slowing down your metabolism. Stay tuned. 5. Cabbage, the thyroid disruptor you didn't expect. Cabbage is often considered a powerhouse vegetable, packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. It's a staple in many diets, praised for its role in heart health, digestion, and even weight loss. But what most people don't realize is that cabbage has a dark side, one that can cause serious health issues, especially for seniors. One of the biggest problems with cabbage is its effect on digestion. It contains raffinose, a complex sugar that the human body struggles to break down. As a result, it ferments in the gut, leading to excessive gas, bloating, and discomfort. For seniors with slower digestion or sensitive stomachs, cabbage can cause painful bloating, cramping, and even acid reflux. If you've ever felt uncomfortably full or gassy after eating cabbage, your body is likely struggling to process it properly. But the bigger concern lies in its impact on the thyroid. Cabbage is high in goitrogens, natural compounds that interfere with thyroid function. These compounds block iodine absorption, which is essential for producing thyroid hormones. For seniors who already suffer from hypothyroidism or a sluggish metabolism, regularly eating cabbage can worsen symptoms, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and even cognitive decline. If you feel unusually tired, cold, or mentally foggy, your thyroid could be under strain, and cabbage might be making it worse. So what's the safer option? If you love cabbage, consider fermented versions like sauerkraut or kimchi. Fermentation breaks down the tough fibers and reduces the goitrogenic effect, making it easier to digest and safer for the thyroid. Cooking cabbage can also help minimize its impact, but if you have thyroid concerns, it's best to limit your intake. And coming up next, a vegetable that's a staple in many cuisines but could be silently triggering inflammation and worsening joint pain. Stay tuned. 6. Eggplant, the silent inflammation trigger. Eggplant is a staple in many cuisines, loved for its rich texture and ability to absorb flavors. It's often praised for being low in calories and high in fiber, making it a popular choice for healthy eating. But beneath its glossy skin lies a hidden danger that many seniors don't realize. Eggplant can silently trigger inflammation, worsen joint pain, and irritate digestion. One of the biggest concerns with eggplant is that it belongs to the nightshade family, a group of vegetables that includes potatoes, tomatoes, and bell peppers. Nightshades contain solanine, a natural toxin that helps protect plants from pests, but can worsen inflammation in humans. This is especially concerning for seniors with arthritis, gout, or chronic pain conditions. Many people unknowingly experience stiffness, swelling, or aching joints after consuming eggplant, never realizing that their favorite vegetable could be the culprit. Beyond inflammation, eggplant can also be harsh on digestion. Its tough skin and tiny seeds contain compounds that can irritate the stomach lining, leading to acid reflux, bloating, and discomfort. For seniors with acid reflux, GERD, or sensitive digestion, eggplant can aggravate symptoms, causing heartburn and an upset stomach. Some people also develop mild allergic reactions to eggplant, experiencing itching in the throat or mild swelling after eating it. So, what's the safer way to eat it? Cooking eggplant thoroughly is key. Heat helps break down solanine, making it less harmful. Grilling, roasting, or baking eggplant until soft can help reduce its negative effects. Peeling the skin can also make it easier to digest, and most importantly, eat it in moderation, especially if you have arthritis, joint pain, or digestive issues. And coming up next, a vegetable that's a comfort food favorite but could be silently spiking your blood sugar and accelerating aging. Stay tuned. 7. Potatoes. The blood sugar nightmare. Potatoes are one of the most commonly eaten vegetables in the world. From mashed potatoes to fries and chips, they're a comfort food staple in many households. But what if this everyday vegetable is silently harming your health, especially as you age? One of the biggest dangers of potatoes is their high glycemic index, GI, which means they turn into sugar rapidly after being consumed. For seniors, especially those with diabetes, insulin resistance, or metabolic issues, this can be a serious problem. Frequent blood sugar spikes lead to fatigue, weight gain, and an increased risk of heart disease. Over time, high blood sugar can also